April 2021, a woman named Shayna Bryan and her husband were at home in North Carolina when their 13-year-old son went out to walk the dog. As soon as he stepped into the yard, a silver BMW was caught on camera pulling up to their house. The car stopped right by the gate, and a man got out, walking straight toward the boy. "Hi, do you live here? How long have you been living here?" Without introducing himself, and without pause, the stranger started a conversation. "Hey, hi. Do you live in this house?" "What? How long have you been living here?" According to the boy's mother, they had often told him never to trust strangers, but this time, the boy seemed frozen with fear. The most unsettling part of the footage is how abruptly the man initiated the talk, as if he had been waiting for the child to be alone, as if he had been watching the family, and finally got his chance. Fortunately, the parents heard the noise, and the father rushed outside. "What do you want from my son?" I noticed the noise from the airplane and decided to talk to my son without any adults around. That looks creepy, man." His excuses looked absurd and frightening. A few tense seconds, and the stranger quickly got back into the car and disappeared into the dark. To this day, nobody knows who he was or what he wanted from the child. On July 15th, 2020, a TikTok user posted a disturbing video featuring an uninvited guest in an empty house. In the recording, a frightening voice repeatedly asks to be let in through the back door.
Let me in. Let me in. Inside.
"Let me in, inside." The stranger repeats the request over and over, accompanied by knocks on the door. The hoarse, strained voice, despite the fact that no figure appears in the frame, sparked countless speculations about who it might be. Throughout the video, a strange shadow is visible in the lower right corner, yet the uninvited guest never appears on camera. Some are convinced the clip is staged, while others suggest that someone is deliberately trying to scare the homeowner. The user who uploaded the recording did not provide any explanations, and the identity of the person calling to come inside remains unknown. In August 2019, an indoor camera in a Michigan home captured an unknown man slowly climbing the stairs. His movements were uncertain, as if he had never been there before, and it was obvious that he had entered the house illegally. What happened next was not captured by the camera, but the homeowner claims she woke up to a terrifying scream right at her bedside. The man instantly ran out of the house and vanished into the darkness. Despite the existence of the video, the police did not have enough evidence to apprehend the intruder. However, just 2 months later, the same man appeared again on surveillance cameras, this time in a different house. The recording shows him climbing higher, trying to peek into windows to see inside before disappearing. Residents contacted the police, but again, there were no results, and the mysterious stranger continued to evade detection for several more months. In January 2020, he reappeared in the area. Camera footage shows him hiding behind trees near another house. The homeowner received a motion alert on their phone, and the published video shows the man wandering near the trees before disappearing. It wasn't until February that the police finally made a breakthrough. An officer spotted the man running from a residential home in the same area where he had been previously recorded. He was arrested, issued a restraining order to stay away from other homes, and required to wear a GPS bracelet. The man was identified as 27-year-old Johnson, previously involved in bankruptcy cases. After this, no further incidents were recorded. In September 2018, blogger Jeff Knoll posted a disturbing video on his YouTube channel titled "Man Trying to Enter My House at Night." The footage shows a creepy stranger approaching the front door closely, seemingly looking for a way inside. At first, it looks unsettling, but not too dangerous. However, soon the man starts actively tugging at the door handle while talking to himself.
What should I do? What should I say?
What should I do? What should I say? His whisper is barely audible. But before attempting to break in again, the homeowner notices him and starts shouting from the window.
I'll call the police. Get out.
Okay, I'm just looking for my dog. Wow. Sweetie, you don't have to do this. You know, we could be friends.
This excuse seems absurd and strange. He claims to be searching for his pet while violating private boundaries and frightening the woman. Then the man disappears into the darkness and is never seen again. The homeowners never found out what he really wanted. Next video is even more frightening. A doorbell camera in Ohio, August 2023. A man wearing a mask rings the doorbell and appears to run away. At first glance, it seems like a childish prank. Ring the bell and run. But upon closer inspection, it becomes clear that the man does not move, standing still and watching the house. The homeowner, awakened by the doorbell, sees the strange figure through the window and immediately calls the police. The next day, the video was posted on the official page of local authorities, asking for help identifying the person. Residents reported having seen him before, but his identity could not be established. His intentions remain a mystery. On a rainy morning in 2020, a surveillance camera captured a woman approaching a house and ringing the doorbell several times. Strangely, she kept her mouth slightly open almost the entire time, as if under the influence of drugs or suffering from an illness. After a brief pause, she turned and walked away, oddly putting her fingers in her mouth as she went. Commenters suggested various theories, from possible drug intoxication to sleepwalking after taking strong sleeping pills, or even a mental disorder. However, the true reason for her visit was never determined. No one ever saw this woman again, and her intentions remain a mystery. Share your thoughts on these stories in the comments, but first, make sure your doors are securely locked. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch the next video already waiting for you on the screen.